Death passes over God's people. Exodus 11 to 12. Before his last meeting with the king, God told Moses, I will send one last plague upon Egypt, after which the king will expel you from his country. At the end of his interview with the king, Moses told him what the final plague would be. At midnight, God will pass throughout your country, and every firstborn male from the highest to the lowest will be killed. The whole of Egypt will resound to the anguished tears of mourning parents. Only my people will be spared this tragedy. Then you will send your officials to me, begging us to leave. Moses then stormed out of the king's presence for the last time and went to his people to prepare them for the dramatic events of the night. Listen carefully to everything I have to say, he told the Israelites. Each family is to choose a lamb and kill it this evening. Then they are to coat some blood on the doorposts. Then you must go inside and close the door tightly. No one is to venture out, because God will pass through the land. Wherever he sees blood on your doorposts, he will pass over that house. Every year you must do the same thing to remind you and your children of the way in which God killed the Egyptians, yet spared his own people, the Israelites. The people did as Moses told them, and that night God kept his promise. Every Egyptian household lost a son struck dead by God. Early next morning, the king sent messengers to Moses, pleading with him to leave. As the sun rose, the Israelites set off, driving their flocks past anguished groups of Egyptians who watched them walk off to freedom in the desert.